Wait, celery juice? Okay, no, it's just they didn't have the right order, so we will not have Milena and Jungler in front of each other. It is fine. But other than that, I don't see anything too surprising. Zac has playing Aftershock really on the safer side, and I prefer it because he's against PTA Volibear. He needs to be a little bit safer. We have a potion of the side of celery juice. I know some junglers that never take a potion for the first clear. You are not at risk at dying at the first clear, but it's just if you fight after, like for crab, or if you get invaded, this potion can really save your life. And we have 100%. Again no game audio. I'm pretty sure we have no game audio again. Okay, the stream has it.
Okay, so we're getting there. Give it time, boys. Give it time.
Okay.
But no, like what you mentioned there on the potion, I think it is 100% what you said there about the crab fight that's going to be coming soon, right? So Trundle will clear faster than Skarner will, and if they end up being mirrored, which they are, realistically, I think that Celery Juice may have to give up a camp to be able to be on the crab in time. And so when he does that, not only is he going to be weaker than Trundle, he's also probably going to have a little less HP because Trundle has a very healthy clear. So having that potion, which for some reason has already been burnt, so I don't really know how that happened. It will help him come out of the jungle a little bit healthier, a little bit more ready to fight the Trundle if he needs to. But yeah, we see both teams are pathing bot side, so
yeah. For now,
you know, a lot of focus is going to be on this bot lane, I think.
Yeah, but for now, 5DK with the Sivir have the prior in bot lane, and this means that if there's a fight, they will be first to help their ally.
Yeah.
In mid lane, I don't a big prior for now. I feel like it's pretty even. But like you said, Jonal is already on his second quadrant, so he's a little bit quicker on the clear. Top lane, really putting pressure like we expected, but Zac has some sustain, should be able to...
that turret shot there,
turret shot. Another one!
Oh! Oh no! Oh, horror!
Oh,
that
Flamesy so sleeping under the turret and getting hit by 2 turret shots and getting killed first blood. Good reaction by Corsby, but yeah.
I think that is a good example of sometimes when people aren't 100%, like if they don't play a lot of Volibear, you don't realize that the passive will trigger the turret aggro, right? So, like, because he was auto-attacking the wave, but because he had his passive up, the wave was... Sorry, oh wait, never mind. It looks like Hogmore might be dead here. We see a W come out here by Trundle. Ghost has been burnt, multiple flashes here. Stand Behind Me does get burnt, but it looks like Braum is safe. And that was just a lot of summoner spells burnt there. Yeah. We see. Let's take stock. What? Flash and Heal by Lulu, Ghost by Cogmore, Flash by Trundle, for a flash from both Sivir and Braum. So aggressive trade, I think. But yeah, so we'll see what I was describing here. So it's there we go. Passive, he takes one shot, he does it again, he walks up, he W's, takes another one for his troubles. And that was just rough. I don't know, man. Unfortunate
he should still be fine, of course, in the 1v1. He's not going to he's go ahead in CS, but it gives really some more time to breathe for the Zac. And there's a fight in the river, and Unmoored doesn't have a lot of mana.
I'm gonna say Unmoored took a really bad trade there. It looked like there were more men for the side of the Cowboys, but because he was off in the side, just in the bush on his own, I think that the Hui was able to get a good trade onto him, and so maybe not the best positioning for him, but yeah, we'll see how things play out. Notably, the Zac has a Balmy Cinder already, so his ability to farm and his ability to naturally just push the lane is going to be significantly higher, because between Balmy Cinder passive and his Q, sorry, no, his Q is W even, he will just shred the wave by basically by accident.
And we saw that because of that fight in the mid lane prior there, Celery Juice got a top crab, so each jungler got one of them.
Oh, we have a fight starting here. I think Lulu's just dead
no
here.
Flash.
Yeah. Really good punish here by 5DK, knowing that no flash was on the Lulu. So as soon as she stepped up a little bit too far up. Yeah, I think everyone just accepted it. They were like, that's why she just walked away. She's like, if you want to kill me, you have to chase me away from the Kog'Maw.
No assists for the scanners also. And mid lane he still haven't reset. I'm still waiting for the Brad reset. He still has okay in mana because he has mana still in his kit, but yeah, he's going to reset now, probably TP also. And the first Drake is there. I don't know if one of the junglers will try to do it quickly or they will try to get some ganks before. Bot lane, I'm pretty sure 5DK still have the prior with the Sivir that has now a kill and nearly 500 gold ahead. And mid lane, Brad just reset TP'd and he has already his last chapter, so he's not in good position. I think they've mid and bot pushing lanes. They could try to get a Drake with it, but of course I have to be careful because every member of Tubas Cowboys is alive right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. And a lot of people have already got their resets in, so we can see that a lot of health bars are quite high. We do see the dragon being started here by the 5DK side, but Lulu and Kog'Maw are not far away. They are looking to kind of jostle for position, but then immediately someone gets rooted up here by the Skarner, and there's going to be another kill here onto Rex. Kog'Maw's going to get one onto the Skarner in response, but like, there's just too many members here for 5DK, and they're going to be able to lock a bunch of people up. Amor does get a kill here onto Puppets, has to flash away to keep himself alive, just about dodging that fourth hit by the Braum passive. And no Drake is actually taken at the end of that. So
it's a 2 for 2, I think. So
yes,
it traded games, and no Drake is the Drake is still not dead. So this is a little bit the situation. And so on what we try, maybe try to find a reset. No mana anymore on this smell, so not a lot of impact. They try to find another gank. Mo has everything up. She should be fine. Yeah, there's some push mid lane again, but the Skarner is still trying to gank. The Skarner, I feel like it's been a while since he farmed, so Trundle is starting to get ahead.
Yeah, no, he's much like the Vi game. I see a pattern here where Celery Juice is prioritizing trying to get his team ahead as opposed to farming himself, and so even in the pathing there early, like his camps topside were up and he decided to go bot side and try to gank again. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how much damage Unmoored just did onto Brad. Brad is really low, probably gonna have to reset here. And Lulu is moving up towards the mid lane as well to maybe try and do something, but doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. Meanwhile, top lane going as expected. Slimzy on the Volibear is, even despite the early fumble, just kind of dominating the lane. Yeah, here we go. We can see as soon as they see the enemy team move up, the Skarner makes the decision to turn, take the fight instead. Wastes his flash there, unfortunately. But then they do actually claim the feat of warfare. Lose one here to Unmoored from that ultimate, who also has the flash. But overall, I think net positive probably for 5DK because they got the feats of warfare. They are coming in here for a quick cheeky little steal. Flash here by Hui is going to try and get someone. Ultimate does come out here from the Reflect. And this is a really murky fight here. The man advantage is here for 5DK, but not anymore because one of them is dead. We see ultimate here coming out by Volibear. Volibear's super low though. He needs his E to drop. And that's actually favored for the Cowboys now, who are now about 1,000 gold in the lead, and they are going to claim 2 of the 3 grubs, so they don't get the bonus of getting the grubbies spawning, but they do get the objective count for their feats of strength. So big swing there for them.
Yeah, that was a good fight by them. Really talking about the focus and the flashing by Brad.
Okay, this is maybe a little bit more than Pensive really should have tried to buy off. We do see the Impale come out, and this is going to spell the end for the Trundle. There is a TP coming here, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to make anything happen here. Volibear sees the TP immediately, and you see Colesby has to E right into the pit to get away from what a bit of 1v3 situation. Although you can't actually see it, because apparently farming bot lane is more important, boys. But yeah,
ask an ADC, farming bot lane is always more important. Ask them, like, can we see that steal again? And look at the Hui ult getting reflected to himself, so he flashed in for the combo, but because of the mail W, he takes more damage of it than the opponents, and I think that's really what turned the fight around. The Zac doing really just being so disruptive in middle of it, and yeah, Bolivia tries to get another kill. Man is very close, but doesn't get in the end, and we come back to 5TK, getting a Dragon in another fight.
Just another fight. How about that? And Rex is actually going to get a kill here onto Brad, and it is now a 4v3. But yeah, we do gonna have to see 5DK give it up there, and Drake did go down for them though, so they're happy with that. I think you lose one, Brad is gonna lose some waves probably, but his TP is up, so he can go straight back into lane though.
It's the Trundle is getting the entire jungle. It's Karna, he should be fine. He can always be so useful without needing too much gold. But yeah, I really like oh, another fight again.
Not again. We just see Trundle keep getting caught here in the enemy jungle, trying to like kind of force his advantage a little bit too much, and Celery Juice is going to get that kill here. I understand the aggression and trying to try and get the enemy jungler out of the game as much as possible. Trundle is someone who wants to fight early, but he really needs his team to back him there. I think in that point, he knew Lulu was nearby, but Lulu is not enough. Realistically, if the enemy has jungle and mid, if you're jungle and support, you're gonna lose. Unless you're massively ahead.
Yeah. And now this Kog'Maw is alone because Lulu had to reset. He should be able to get the wave without getting dove, and if he takes a lot of damage. And the Trundle is back, Pensive is back. So we see the tendence, like the gold is dead even, 20k to 20k. There's a lot of fighting everywhere on the map, like both teams are fighting a lot. For one, it's like gold is pretty even. We see what the first trick run for 5DK. I don't know how it scales really, I will be honest. We see like the Volibear having a lot of H's, so really more of a scaling item. It's hard to say like who is going to win later. Both teams have very good scaling champions and tools for letting in team fights, so this game is dead even for now.
I was gonna say, is Rod of Ages the correct build on Volibear these days? I thought it was Cosmic Drive into tank.
It's a build. I don't know if it's the best one. It's a build that helps, of course, more scaling, but in very long fights, in the end, the mana and healing can help to just like if you play against a champion like Zac that has a lot of sustain, that can take a lot of times to kill. You might be out of mana before opponents out of HP.
Oh, okay, we have another big fight coming here. Impale's going to land onto the Kog'Maw, and they're going to pull him right into the enemy side, but then not going to be able to finish it here. Flash does have to get burnt by Kog'Maw, and that's 5 minutes with no flash on the Kog here, so we'll see if they can make anything happen with it. There's actually no flash on both bot laners. Heal, flash, and Kog flash was all burnt in that exchange, so we may see Celery Juice return here to try something again when Impale is off cooldown, but yeah, this game has been so bloody, and we see so much damage there onto Mel. It's so hard to take stock of what's going on because it's constant violence, you know?
Yeah. Violet is not the answer, it's the question, and the answer is yes. Like they're really here to just fight each other. Like some people, game 3, like last game, are a bit scared. They are not. It's the last game. Let's give it all. Let's fight to the death.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think they can have the Volibear
angle here. Flash here out of Mel from the attempted dive mid. Meanwhile, oh, okay. So we have a response TP here by Hui. So Hui has decided, never mind, I'm going to keep my, make sure Volibear doesn't die here. Maybe not the best use of TP here though, unfortunately. It did scare away the divers, but now he's just immediately gonna base. So
he has to. He doesn't have that much mana HP. He has to base. Bot lane we see Caspers. This game, Caspers is pretty alone. Like we don't see as much pressure bot lane as the other games, I feel like. Or, when I say that there's a TP bot lane, Kobsi is TPing behind them, trying to get something started. There's the answer TP of Slimzy. I don't think there's going to be any kill.
No. This is gonna just be everybody standing around looking intimidating, and we could see some getaway pings here on the Mel, so they know Mel is pathing down. Hyper aware with how much violence has occurred in this game, that there is more people coming who are gonna want to fight even more, you know. And now it's just gonna turn into a straight up 5v5 around this dragon. Hugify coming out onto the Zac, who's going to immediately ult. Meanwhile, Volibear is trying to get onto the backline here. He gets turned into a... I don't even remember what it is Lux turns people into anymore. And it's going to be a 1-for-1 here, but then the Impale is going to come out and Kog'Maw is going to go down. So now the only damage really left on the side of the Cowboys, if they intend to carry on this fight, is the Mel. I think it's probably going to just be giving over the Drake here. So...
yeah. Trundle, the jungler is getting the mid turret. Yeah, he's getting it with the Void Grubs and the Herald. He's not going to drive very far, yes. And maybe he's getting caught because of that. No, he's going to be fine. That's a second Drake for 5DK. Gold is still so even. We see like a tendency mid lane, Unmoored is the one really leading the gold in his team. On the other side, it's more like on multiple people. The Baggings is 500, maybe 600 gold ahead. Slimzy is slightly ahead, and we're going to see that again, the team fight. It starts as a 4v4, but they just have more tankiness, more damage at this point of the game. Volibear is so dangerous, and yeah, they get to kill him, but die in the process. They use so many ults, they have so much CC. Like the Skarner, the Braum, Volibear Q when he ults in, then like they have a lot of CC that they have to be careful of on the side for Kog'Maw. Caspers doesn't have the easiest game.
Yeah. No, agreed. But if we have a quick look at items, we can see that it looks like everybody's got their first item in stock now. So we can see Roa for the Volibear, Sunfire Cape for the Zac, and then it's Heartsteel versus Triforce in the jungle, Blackfire versus the Luden's Companion in the mid lane, and then Essence Reaver against Quinsus in the bot lane here. So only person who doesn't have a completed first item is the Braum. He's elected to get tier 2 boots instead.
Yeah, I think he's going for a Knight's Vow, if I'm not mistaken, of support main. What's pretty interesting for me is that Volibear still didn't go for an anti-heal. And for me this shows that his goal number 1 is not to try to kill the Zac, it's just to get as much farm and pressure as possible. But upon pressure, there is some anti and don't have a stop.
Okay, though, we see celery juices here, and they might be able to turn this around into something. The ultimate from Pensive is actually really strong against Volibear and against the Skarner, but it actually doesn't work out for them, and it looks like both Zac is going to have to die here for the sins of Pensive. They tried to make a 2v1 there, but unfortunately, it's so hard to track the Skarner because he can just come through several walls to get to you. And god damn, look at that damage from the Kog'Maw. He didn't even... all he had was vision and wasn't in danger, and he was just there like spewing damage with the Quinsus. Yeah, that happened. But oh no, he's caught out. They didn't have vision of him, and he gets locked up. He's gonna go down for sure. Oh no. Casper dies for the second time this series. And the lead is now starting to be carved out here for 5DK. They are 2k gold ahead. And this is a very questionable dive here. I don't know if they win this.
But he's fine.
The 2v1 as well. Yeah, he gets to get out of there, and then oh, we see here Celery Juice is gonna lock Coldsby. I think Coldsby dies here for sure. Yeah, and that's third kill here on the map for Celery Juice, who I'd like to point out, by the way, is having a hell of a match right now. They have 10 kills on the board. He's been a part of 9 of them. So while he is being severely outfarmed by Trundle, his presence unrivaled right now.
Yeah, clearly. He's a lot of it. And I really like how he counter ganks. Like both jungler, it's not the first time in the series. They do usually similar things, and they find themselves counter ganking each other. And this time, Celery Juice with Slimzy had the advantage in the 2v2 top. Then just continue to put pressure everywhere, and yeah, kill after kill. They caught the Kog'Maw, then they dive the Trundle. look at the tier 1 mid, like it's just keeping to take an advantage between those two teams. Là, it's 3k gold different. It's still completely manageable, but this Volibear will start to be very strong. And yeah, we see Atakan is there, Drake in 1 minute. It can be soul point already for 5DK if they get it.
Yeah, you're not even wrong. Yeah, they've collected both of the dragons so far. Between getting the 2 drakes, and they did only get 1 grub to be fair, but if they get the next drake, they will have feats. Actually, no, sorry, they already have it. They got the turrets. They've already taken all outer turrets. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
They're 4 turrets. That's a lot.
Already, yeah.
20 minutes of the end of the game.
Look at this chase though. We see they are going hard to try and kill this Sivir. They do get the flash, but it was a trade really because Casper did burn Ghost. And meanwhile, oh no! They weren't prepared for the Impale. Lulu has to burn Flash, burn Hugify to keep herself alive, but this is still a fight. Sivir here is just getting run down by the Trundle, but then now her team finally decides to defend her, and she's actually going to be able to get something here for safe. Oh, this is a really close fight. Okay, the Volibear comes out with the ultimate, and this is really messy, but that is a big 2-man kill with Mel's ultimate there. And the execute is crazy. Still somehow 5DK favored. I lost track of what was going on in that fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just started talking. But that if we look at it posthumously, it was a 2 for 3, I think, in favor of 5DK. Yeah. And they do actually lock up Soul Point here with this Drake.
I think the main reason is the Sivir that has 2 items, deals so much damage. Sivir loves those kind of packed fights because this means that her bounces will hit everybody. So yes, she has to use flash and ult here. But in the later, that was a very good ult. It forces the Kog'Maw flash and then later the Lulu flash. But during the entire fight, the Sivir could dish out damage. And we just see her auto-attack people. And even if she auto-attacks the front lane, it's all good because it's going to bounce back into the back lane and into everybody else. So, and then the flash in to get the Kog'Maw. I really like how both mages are in the river, are not hitting each other, are keeping their spells and hitting and putting them into the team fight, not into each other. They're right next to each other, just ignoring the other mid laner and just putting spells in the team fight. But now, yeah, 50k is ahead.
Straight back into it though. We have here TP coming out by Slimzy, gonna make sure that he's here. So Cowboys start this thing, but then now they have to back off because of the lead that the 5DK have. And now Holsby comes in, lands a Q onto 2 people, starts a big fight here. Trundle is actually going to kill Slimzy, and this is a really murky fight here. Everybody's taking the resistance shred by the Atakan, and Kog'Maw is going to be the person to actually pick it up. And look how many low health bars there are right now. Literally all 6 members here are very close to death. And sticking around here is super dangerous, but you know, T-Baggins has his Knight's Vow attached to him, and he's positioning as if he wants more beef with the Kog'Maw right now. And
Kog'Maw doesn't have 2 items yet. If Kog'Maw had 2 items that team fight, it would have been so over for 5DK. So now he has them. He has for sure 2 items now. In the end, it was a 2 for 2, but Atakan went for Tubas Cowboys, so they won that exchange. We're going to see that again. That was again a messy fight, all grouped. But like you said, the Atakan shred I think did a lot of difference here.
Yeah, for sure. The Atakan shredding onto everyone. Obviously, it primarily shredded 5DK first, which is why the Kog'Maw ultimates are hurting so badly. Because he hasn't got much in the way of AP outside of the... does Rageblade still give AP? I believe it does, right?
Yes, a little bit, 25 I think.
Yeah.
But...
So outside of the Rageblade, there's not much that's making the Kog'Maw ultimates hurt, but having the resistances be shredded by Atakan was what very nearly secured him that extra kill there. And I 100% agree with you that had he had that second item, which he now does, he has the Balk, that team fight would have been totally different.
But T-Baggin has 3 items. Sivir again in this match is ahead, is fed, might try to find some poke. Gets cancel, gets the Q, but
I think this is a bad... Yeah, no MR.
Yeah, barely nothing, only the Mercs, and that's not a lot.
Yeah.
He has sustain, so he should be fine, but he has to be careful. Hui has damage.
Yeah, Hui is not only does he have damage,
yeah.
he has anti-tank with the entries as well. So it's like he's shredding HP. You don't have MR. I think honestly, if they should really be sending Mel to match the Hui instead of having Zac match them, because Zac is not designed right now. So if they wanted Zac to match him, he should have Spirit Visage right now, as opposed to Sunfire and the anti-heal. Like the anti-heal is there purely for Sivir and for Volibear. And yeah, I don't know, it's not great to keep him here in this lane.
And in 1 minute 20, Infernal Drake spawns, and this means that it can be soul. We already can have a soul in like 1 minute 30. They maybe try to look for a casual fight. The Mel is behind, but she's alone. She's going to be fine, drifting away. The Billard blocks the access.
Nothing actually happens though.
I don't think they're going to start it. There might be a big fight around Baron soon. For now, they're just
the auto cam has decided that we will never know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it's a close game, but there's a high tension.
We have 35 seconds until the Infernal Soul. So, and look how low. This is really ballsy by Colsby. Like, if he gets hit by any of these abilities by the way, he risks dying.
And it's
if anybody dies,
it's all gone.
Yeah.
Like right now, if one of those teams, like if 5DK wins out the next team fight, they can get Baron and Soul. And this, I will not say it's GG because Tubas Cowboys have ways to team fight, have CC and all this, but it's going to be very hard to come back. And on the other side, if Tubas Cowboys get this, they'll get a Drake and maybe Baron, but it's really coming back into the game because even if the gold is pretty close, I feel like the pressure is always an advantage for DK. They're trying to find
we've seen this before, surely not.
Flashback.
The exact same thing that happened about 3 or 4 minutes ago. They find Sivir in the mid lane and they tried to chase her down. Fortunately though, the team do not overcommit like they did last time because they do not want to lose this soul. They don't want to make sure the enemy team secure Infernal Soul here. And we see Impale is going to come out, but Mel is able to kill the Skarner before he really gets anyone anywhere. And now this is a very Cowboy favored endeavor. I think Grom here should go down surely. Shutdown hit for the Mel, unmoored 7-1 and 4 right now. The rest of the team are running in. Some people do know Sivir's going to get a triple kill because they stay too much. And Hui, just in the backline, is going to make it so that now it's a 4 kill. It was 3-4. And it's Zac versus the world to stop the soul here. And I don't think he has it in him. I'm not going to lie. He's here, but can he stop it? The Sivir did massive in that fight. I'm sure we'll see exactly how it went in the replay.
They couldn't
we see the
quickly enough.
No, not quite. And here we see, he is going down here, surely.
Yeah.
There we go. He pops. Passive is going to get popped as well. This has got to be Soul as well. No one's here to even remotely contest this. So,
this is Soul for 5DK. Team Eggings single-handedly saving his team there. They took a little bit too much time to kill him. They were grouped. He just melted all people at the same time together. Got like this instant triple kill. Like this was insane. And
can we get a replay on it just to see exactly how it played out? Okay, cool. We do have a replay coming
because we want to see that again. This in now 5DK is in such a good position. Again, they're not that ahead. 3k gold, that's not a lot, but it feels so much more. And of course, a Soul, Infernal Soul, 4 Drakes to 0. It's impressive.
Especially it doesn't reflect effectively the gold that is from the dragon as well, right? Because like the damage and the passives that you get from just from getting the drakes, they are worth gold, although it doesn't show it on the graph essentially. Like the fact that every other time they hit someone, they're now going to get slowed and damaged. Oh, we see Sivir here burnt to get closer to Baron, I guess. I don't really know. That was a weird one, but here's our replay anyway. And we see
and we can see it. And the start of the fight, it looks very good for Tubas Cowboys. They get the scanner killing pretty quickly. Zac is doing so much there in the melee. They get also the Braum, and then the severe teabaggings. He CC'd in, he can hit, and hits all of. Oh, this Q and bounces just melted all of them. And then the Goma went a little bit too far, and then Zac is alone to try to defend this. And we are back to life. There's still a lot of tension, there's a lot of pressure there. Like Tubas Cowboys show that they can still do very good team fights and win them. So it's only 3k gold and a soul, of course. And we see 5DK trying to start Nash. The smite, last time I saw a team trying to do Nash.
Mel is TPing, but the Baron is about half HP right now. Zac is going to throw himself in, gets through bottled. Oh, they stole the Nash! That's like the second steal this game. Volibear tries to get himself out. We see an Impel come out here, but there's so much damage on the side of 5DK. Kog'Maw here is getting some hits off, and that is a very even fight. 2 for 2, jungle and top for jungle and for support and mid. So,
but
the Baron. The Baron is all the messes. He got it.
What is this match? Like this match is insane. And 5DK had a quick Baron, but not quick enough. Colby jumped in, but Pensive, I think, flashed in to get in range to smite the Baron. Yeah. And then they had a re damage with the Mel and Kog'Maw, and it ends with a 2 for 2, but the Baron will really help them get win a lot of time. And in 3 minutes, we have Elder. We're going to see that again.
Yeah, literally. So here we can see the TP comes in by Mel, and he just gets in as quickly as he can, steals it with a smite. And then the fight is so messy after here. Kog'Maw is completely safe right now to just do as much damage as he needs to. All the people in the pit do end up dying for the Cowboys, but they'll take that trade every day of the week if it keeps the Baron buff away from 5DK right now. Now the question is, what can they do with this Baron buff? Because they're technically 2k gold down on their Baron buff power play. They got 90 seconds left to try and make something of it though.
Yeah, I think they really just want to get the prio and to be, because I don't think they will get any third or maybe a few tier 1s that are still on the side. But the most important is just being in a good position. I think for the Elder fight that is going to be game decisive. And we talked about a lot about ADCs, but this game, Unmoored, 9 and 2, nearly 5k gold ahead, 100 CS ahead, is having a masterclass.
I mean, remember that the person you're mirroring into is actually the jungler. He's only 10 CS above Hui, who did just die.
This explains a lot why I was thinking, what the fuck is those stats? Okay. But he's still 4 items against
the Trundle is only like 500 gold above Hui, realistically, I think it's probably like a 3k gold lead in jungle and like a 1 or 2k in mid. But I mean, your point 100% still stands. That what's his name is super ahead right now, and it's the best performance we've seen from Unmoored in the entire series. He's gone for, if you remember game 1, he was getting solo killed on a routine basis, literally whenever Shockwave was up. Then we go to game 2 where he went even, and now we're in game 3 and he's actually putting in work. And Casper is not carrying right now. Casper's 2 and 4 right now. He has 300 CS, so he's obviously still got items and he's still strong, but Unmoored is the person picking up the kills. Unmoored is the person, he has 14 out of the 17 kills he's been a part of. But saying that, and here he is having to flash away from this Volibear.
And even if he's not losing the side lane, I don't know how happy I am to see him as much on the side. I want a mage like him try to get being around other people, not just a tank, but being there maybe to try to find a E, like just E. Alright, if he gets the CC with a Q, I'm pretty sure he can nearly one-shot some enemy people or at least do a lot of damage. So I want to see him more around the opponents and not just side laning all the time. Because he can really find this catch that, those mages, long range mages, can sometimes find poke damage or catch that can be very significant because in 40 seconds there's Elder. So now he's on the right side of the map, and they send the Zac top. I like it. But yeah, like if even the way, if you have the Mel finds a combo on somebody, it can be like fight changing even before the fight started.
Now we can see here that all of the members of 5DK are in and around this bottom half of the map. Zac has also passed down. He chose not to use his TP for it. He's just walked into the area because I think everybody knows that this fight is the last fight. This is going to be the ride or die kind of. Whoever wins this fight is probably winning the game. And big flash impale straight onto me. Mode might be going down here, but this is Zonya, so if you some time, we can see this guy. He comes up, but he's still going to go down. Will's going to pick up that kill. Volibear's going to get the loot, and everybody is going down here for the Cowboys. Sever is going to get Kog'Maw, and then they're going to run down Trundle. Double kill here. 4 Teabaggins, and they're going to run it down here. They don't have a wave. They don't have a wave, though. I don't know if that's going to make a difference.
I think the wave has time to arrive. 35 seconds for the Kog'Maw. Like,
oh look, Cosby's trying to stop the wave. He's stopping the wave. Oh no, he's just not tanky.
It's over. It's over. I think GG.
Yeah, I agree.
That was epic. Like, look at the kill difference
on Casper.
Like, it's starting to increase, but like at the start of the fight, they were maybe, I don't know what, maybe 1k gold ahead, 2k gold ahead at the start of the fight. They were so even, and they had a soul, and they had so much AoE damage. They're going to take it, win this 2-1 against the Tubas Cowboys. GG to 50k.
Crazy game. Another 3-game series for 5DK, and they locked themselves in top 4 there. First series of the tournament, and you know, now they definitely make top 4. So.